want to share a mother testimony of faith, and she is a pastor's wife. So, years ago, there was a pastor and his family living in the countryside. Their home was surrounded by forests, far from any city or hospital. The roads were rough and transportations were barely passed to that place. So, at the time, only in 24 hours, only one transportation will pass by this village. And one motorbike existed in the entire village, and it belonged to a leader of a village which stayed far away from this family. There were no phone signals. What will happen to us if there is no phone signal? Even one day I'm so, why there is no internet? I cannot see Facebook. I cannot see Reels. I cannot see, there is no TikTok here. But there are a happy family filled with love and joy. The pastor and his wife had been blessed with a beautiful baby girl, and their home was a place of happiness. The local church member admired them, seeing them as a faithful family. And the pastor dedicated to this ministry often left his home to visit and serve the church members across distant places. So he went to the beach to visit the church member. He went to the top of a mountain to visit and pray, to have worship together there. And one day, his duty is finished. So a month, second month, and finally he decided to go home. When he arrived at home, he was surprised. Why? Because his only daughter is in very pain, very sick. And he kneeled, oh Lord, like this. Yes. What is the point of all my ministry if I cannot even save my own child? That's what the pastor said. He was so desperate at that point where what will happen if they cannot bring the daughter to the hospital? No access. It's difficult. They might be late to bring the daughter to the hospital. But then his wife came to him and she rubbed her arms like this. She hugged him and whispered, "Hey, husband, I believe she will be fine. I have done everything I could. I have only given her the best I can, nothing else. Believe me, her condition was even worse before. But now, she's already a little better. Pray. You're a pastor. Pray to God to heal our daughter. That is the only thing we can do. We have no one else to depend on but Him. Only God. Only Him." Her words touched his heart. At the moment, he realized his greatest help, our God's greatest help, His greatest hope was not in a doctor, not in a hospital, not in himself, but in God alone. So with all the faith he had left, the pastor lifted his hands and prayed, "Lord, please heal my daughter. Please." He prayed with desperation. He prayed with surrender. We surrender our life to you. And today, as I stand before you sharing this testimony, that little baby was me. Praise God. I'm here today because of the power of prayers. Because of God's mercy in my family's life. Because my parents chose to trust Him even when there was no hope. Whatever we are facing today, no matter how impossible it seems, remember, we serve a God who heals, who saves, and who always there for us, and who never abandoned His children. Maybe you've been battling anxiety or depression because no one understands you and you want to give up. Maybe you're struggling with addiction and no matter how much you try, you just keep falling back again and again. And nothing is changing in your life. Through all those challenges and problems we are facing, no matter how impossible it looks, no matter how hopeless you and I feel right now, nothing is impossible with God.